Hi, I'm Zane Zvirbule and I'm applying for my level 3 application, and today I will be making a video of myself coaching Julia Nye-Jones riding horse Fuchsia. Fuchsia is a 7-year-old warm blood, and Julia is in her 30s. She's a novice rider, and she jumps, she does cross country, and she does a bit of dressage as well. So it's a new combination for Julia riding Fuchsia. And today we're gonna work on trying to just get the feel of the horse, work on the straightness before and after the fence, and work on rider's position. As I know, seen Julia ride at the shows and I coached her before, I know that she has a tendency of leaning forwards a little bit and trying to go on a longer stride. So my job here will be trying to get a little bit closer to the fences, making her feel more comfortable with getting a closer stride, and keeping a good canter, and just looking and planning, being nice and straight in front of the fence and after. So Fuchsia is a 7-year-old warm blood. She's got a couple of years of competition experience. She's working towards her newcomers at home. She's still doing her discoveries. And she's got a lovely temperament. She moves nicely. She's easy to ride. She just needs to go a little bit more forwards, and Julia needs to find the right buttons to push, and just to see how quickly she can get a feel of her really, and how well they get on. So it's my job now to make sure that I get the best out of them, that I can help Julia with her riding, with her position, to improve the way horse is going.
Hi, my name is Zane Zvirbule and I'm UKCC Level 2 coach, and I would like to apply for my UKCC Level 3 coaching. And today here we have Julia and Fuchsia, which is a new combination of the rider and the horse. But we're going to concentrate on straightness before and after the jump, and we're going to work on rider's position. Just think about your shoulders coming back. That's it, nice. Think about riding up the hill. That's it, lovely, really nice. And then half halt around the corner. And then when you go nice and straight, and then just extend across and just let your head go a little bit more forward in front of your leg. That's it, lovely. When you're ready, we'll change the rein. Let's have a look at the trot on the right rein. Thinking about your shoulders, really nice and tall, shoulders up and back. Look around, plan, look where you're going to go. That's it. Just rise a little quicker, and then more forward and alongside. And then half halter, bring it back. And just do like 6 strides forward and 6 strides shorter. Yeah. So she really kind of just looks like she just needs to be a little bit more in front of your legs. That's it, nice. Legs. That's it, nice. Looking up. Looking above those ears. That's it, nice. Keep the shoulders up and back. Sit as tall as you can. And let's start thinking about shoulder in. So look at the gate. That's it, nice. A little bit more inside leg. And then straighten her before the corner. So nice and straight around the corner. And then look as that's okay. And then ride your shoulder in. That's it, lovely. Keeping your shoulders up and back. Lovely, very, very nice. Ride a small. That was lovely. That's really nice. So ride a small circle here. Maybe a little bit bigger, and then we'll. That's it, just go a little bit more. Lengthen your hand a little bit, just give your hand a little bit more forward. That's it, so she's go longer now. That's it, nice. So look at the gate, and then think of your shoulder in. And can you do a little half halt in your shoulder in as well? Use your inside leg, that's it, and then bring her back. And then straight around the corner. And then ride across the diagonal from M to E. That's it, change rein. Well, it doesn't matter, wherever it's convenient. Where it's convenient for you. That's it, nice. And think about your shoulders. Look and plan. That's it, nice. Ride a nice circle where you can. That's it, lovely. And then you're gonna look at letter H and ask her to go and shoulder in. Keep your energy up, How hard is she trying? That's it, not very hard.
Not as hard as me.
That's it. Well done. Straighten her before the corner.
Yeah, don't do that,
So,
John.
let's do a 10-meter circle in this corner there. Just really get away from your inside leg. Now almost like a little bit of leg building. That's it, good. This side should look a bit stiffer.
Yeah.
Don't take how much pressure though. That's it, nice, good, lovely. Very, very good. That's it, nice. And then just let her have a little break. We'll let her have a little walk. That's it, keep her up. Look up. Very good. I think that you are sitting stiller now with your upper body.
Okay.
Actually,
She's going a bit more
she's
now.
going a bit more now. So you
Yeah.
have to be like, she's a young horse and you really have to sit almost like so tall.
Yeah.
As tall as you can. You let her stretch if you like. And then we'll just pick up or counter in a minute. Like, how does she feel to you?
Sometimes she just drops a little bit.
Yeah.
Onto the rein or onto forward, and I think that's partly because she doesn't feel quite in front of me yet, in front of the leg. I would like her a little bit more reactive to the leg.
Yeah.
But then she's got a slower rhythm.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So maybe that's just me hurrying her a little bit rather than just letting her be in her natural rhythm.
This was a really nice rhythm, it was a really nice job, but what we can do is maybe just do some walks to do some sharper, some distance, just to really get in front of you. So when you're ready, just pick her up.
Yeah.
That's it, and just lengthen your rein a little bit so she's got she can push her neck out a little bit more. And then that's it. Use your seat to ask her to walk. That's it, nice and soft in your hands. Keep your hands as still as you can. Nice and light. And just let her walk for a few steps and then trot on again. The moment you put your leg on, it means to go now, not tomorrow or day after now. That's it. And just make sure she walks. That's it, good. Nice. And then go into rising. So keep your hands still. Look where you're going to go. Change your rein where it's convenient for you. That's it, and think what you can do. Almost think of leg holding left a little bit just to get that inside hind leg underneath her. And then come forward to walk when you're ready. And just think 1, 2, 3, 4 and trot on. That's it, nice. And when you're ready, we're gonna go on the long side of the fence. We're gonna ride shoulder in, and then when you turn away from the fence, then we'll ask her to canter.
Okay.
So don't be afraid to do it, snap. That's it, nice. And just make sure you're gonna keep hold of your left elbow. Look where you're gonna go. Keep hold of your left elbow. That's it, lovely, nice. And just stand a little bit more forwards now. That's it, keep your leg on. Keep your shoulders up and back, keep them still. That's it, nice. And turn over with your outside leg. And then extend the canter for a few strides, extend the canter. That's it, and then bring her back, keep your shoulders still. Ride a circle where you can. Use your outside leg to turn. Outside leg to turn. And now stay in the circle and send that forward. Give her a little bit more of your rein. Give your hand a little bit more forward. Then send it forward. Go, go, go. Keep your hand still. That's it, nice. That's it, good. And then ride another circle in the corner there. Keep your shoulders back, keep your leg on, keep that canter, do not let it stop. That's it, good. And then when you're ready, come forward and stop. Think about your shoulders, sitting nice and tall, and then nice and tall, nice and tall. That's it, forwards, forwards, forwards. And just lift with leg yielding now after the counter, so you can't lean on your hands.
Yeah.
So you can either come on this 3/4 line here where there's some space here next time.
Yeah.
So go straight towards the end of the school and then turn back on yourself.
Yeah.
And then come on nice and close to the string fence. Oh, that's right. Sorry, just where the cameraman is standing.
Off it there, off it there.
That's it, well done, nice. And just think of your hand forwards and soft, keeping those ears up. That's it, good. That's a lovely drop now. Keep your shoulders back. That's it, nice. And then when you're ready, we'll give it a little walk. Like if you do your leg building after transition from counter to drop, you can't lean on your hands.
Yeah.
Then you constantly leg go their way. Just a few steps to the right, and then straight, and then a few steps to the left. And it will just make sure if she's moving away from my left leg, from my right leg.
Yeah.
And if she's constantly in front of my leg. And did you feel doing shoulder in and then counter, was that more effective?
Yeah. Yeah, because it got you bending and using your inside leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for her, like, she just needs to sit on her hind legs
sit,
a
yeah.
little bit more.
Yeah.
She's only 7 years old, isn't she? So, yeah. So when you're ready, let's do a nice circle and trot here, and then we're going to go into shoulder in, and then at the pace, we're going to turn left and ask it to counter.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
And this way, as I can see, she's like a little bit stiffer on the side of her neck.
Yeah.
So just be really effective with your inside leg. Think about the shoulders coming back again. That's it. Sitting nice and tall. Keep your hands still. Look where you're going to go. Look and plan. That's it. Keep it more into your right lane instead of your left. Yeah. So, and then when you're ready, do sitting throw. Look left and counter. Look up. That's it. And then just send her forwards immediately. Make sure she's going. That's it. Good. And have a nice steady contact with your hand. Look where you're going to go. Almost think of a little bit of shoulder in even in your canter.
Yeah.
Inside leg on, keep your right elbow, bring your right elbow back, not your left. That's it, good, well done. Ride a circle here and extend there on this circle. Send it forwards on the circle. Get going. Give it a little touch with the stick if you need to. That's it, good. Look where you're going to go. Keep your leg on.
Not that.
That's right, just bring it back. Bring it, shorten your outside rein instead of your inside rein.
Yeah.
So look and plan. Look up, shoulders up and back. Shoulders up and back. Good, very, very nice. Now keep her into your outside rein. Bring your outside rein back, not your inside rein. That's it, good. Keep your leg on. Look up. Almost think of shoulder in, even in a canter. Like drop your inside rein if you can. That's it, good.
That's my little
I found it, Julia.
Oh, you found it, yeah.
That's it. So just let go of that inside hand and bring your right elbow back, right hand back. That's it. Nice, good. And then when you're going to get ready to come forward to drop, and then you're going to think of the leg building or right shoulder in. That's a better canter there. Bring your right elbow back, right elbow back. That's it. Good. Keep your right leg on. Look and plan. Ride a circle here. Look and plan. Use your outside leg to turn. Outside leg. Keep your shoulders up and back. That's it. Nice. And then come when you're ready. Ride it. That's a better canter now. This is a jumping canter.
Yeah.
That looks better. And then when you're ready, come forwards and trot. And think of even on the circle. Few steps to the right, few steps to the left. Just leg there. Get away from your legs. That's it. Is she moving away from your inside leg? Is she moving away from your outside leg?
Yeah.
That's it, good. That's lovely. And just, that's it, nice. And come forward there, have a little walk. Well done. Well done. had there, that's the canter you need to have. That was a really, really nice canter. Like, just be mindful, you're sitting up really nice as well, just like, don't do that with your hand, just let that hand to go, just hold a little bit more into the outside range. She's really used to having that outside leg on when you turn it, it's almost like really like, okay. This is a bond stride for horse, 1, 2, 3. So 6.5, I do walk in meters and I walk quite long. So this is a 2-stride distance for the horse. So it's just under 10 meters, like 10 meters. Now we're just going to warm up over the crossbow we have set up, and Julie is just going to come on a right rein from canter, and we're going to think about straightness before and after the jump. Okay, when you're ready. So nice and straight before and after. Very, very good, well done. So the first time when you jumped the crossbow, she drifted a little bit to the left, didn't she? Yeah. So just think of that, you know, that's why we're working in straightness before and after. So just think of almost a little bit of shouldering along the long side, and just really, really be assertive with your outside leg. Just really have that outside leg on her. Yeah. So just come twice on your left rein now. Okay. Just remember, this way she leans in a little bit, so just really hover in your outside rein. Okay. And this way is also where your inside hand is moving towards you a little bit more, isn't it? So just look at your hands quickly, and then just look up, look where you're going to go. Make sure you have really good canter. I come on the left rein or the crossbow. I'll just put the crossbow up a couple holes. Soft hand, soft, soft, soft. So what do you think? What?
I was a little bit off in the canter, and I was expecting another stride in there, but
okay, she just took off, didn't she? So just if it happens again, just go with her and just be really nice and soft with your hand. So just pick up your canter, just come one more time, and see if you can get a little bit closer. Look at that jump. Perfect. Very, very good. Correct your canter lead. And then just finish off with a circle on your left rein before we give her a break. Use your outside leg to turn. Yeah, that was nice. Really big jump. I think you're actually getting a feel of her now, aren't you? Yeah. So it's a little bit
well, she's understanding me as well.
So I'm just going to changing your jump onto a vertical, make sure it's nice and straight. So just making sure the jump is all nice and straight and your cups are on the side for health and safety. Alright, so when you're ready, we're going to come once on a right rein and once on the left rein.
Okay.
And what are you going to think about?
Shoulder in. For me, to keep her straight. Yeah, that's what I'm going to think about.
And just think about your upper body.
Yeah.
Just think about keeping her nice and straight. And how does that canter feel? Forward enough or not?
Yeah, I think good.
So go one gear up. Nice, and soft hand. So just come one more time on the left rein. So just keep a little bit more in your hand. Keep your left elbow back and sit straight. Soft hand. Lovely, very, very nice. So the first time when Julia jumped over the vertical, Fuchsia was a little bit long, your reins were a little bit long, weren't they? So, and then she was just a bit flat, and
she just kind of like dived over
Yeah.
her forehand a little bit, didn't she? So, and then you thought about really sitting up, and then second time, how did you feel second time when you came around?
Much better, and I felt like we were a bit more accurate to the fence.
And why did she feel better?
Because I had a little bit more contact, and I could sort of adjust the canter.
That's it, you were more in, like you were just more in tune with that. That was lovely, that was really, really good. So you just had that more in your hand, and you kept your leg on, that was lovely. Nice and forwards canter it was.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's come once on the left rein. So Julia's just riding a circle to make sure she gets her canter before she comes to the fence. So look at that jump! Nice and straight. Correct your canter lead. And just ride the circle on the left rein. Because Fisha landed on the wrong leg, and she needs to correct her canter lead, which means through the trot or canter, and then ride the circle on the left rein, and then give the horse a break. You can't just canter off on the wrong leg and then stop. You go do a nice circle. Okay, well done. Julia, what I would like you to do now is come on the right rein. Nice and straight over this yellow vertical, and just think about riding almost up to the gate, and then just keeping your canter around the corner, and then just popping that oxer.
Okay.
And jumping that oxer. Okay. And if you land on the wrong leg, just correct it. Just think about keeping her upper body back and keeping her nice and forward. So just ride a circle if you need to, just get a little bit more in front of your leg. Give her a couple touches of that, better, that's nice, that's lovely. So keep that canter. Look at that jump. Keep that canter leg on. So because she landed on the wrong leg, she corrected her canter. She's a little bit distracted, she's looking at the tractor. That's it, nice and straight. Leg on. Lovely, look left, look up. Very, very nice, well done. Julia, how did you feel over the vertical and then over the oxer?
I got in a little bit close to the vertical, well, a little bit close for me, out of my comfort zone a little bit, but I thought she jumped it well. She landed on the wrong leg, but I did a circle and she sorted herself out. I thought I had her a little bit more forward to that, the oxer, and I felt that she was actually straighter to that, and she did a really nice jump over that. And landed wrong lead but changed, so probably she was a little bit more forward.
She was a lot more forward because you
so could sort herself out.
Yeah, no, that was really, really good. That was really nice, and you saw you needed a little bit more energy, and you put your leg on, and she actually went forward. She actually listened to you then, didn't she? That was lovely, and that was really nice and close. Don't be afraid to go a bit closer, because you know she needs to. Any horse needs to learn to sit up a little bit more. No, that was absolutely lovely. It was really nice. You were so nice and soft with your hand as well, or the oxer. We can do a little course. This is jump number 1, the yellow jump number 1. Then we're going to come nice and close to the fence, ride nice and straight, or the 1 stride double, and then we're going to turn right over the oxer, and then we're going to keep going over the 2 stride combination. So Julia, what are you going to think about whilst you're riding the course?
Keeping her shoulder in to help her with the straightness, and keeping her canter energetic, and keeping enough oomph in it to get the power.
That's it, just keeping keeping her energy levels up. And just nice and straight. We're just going to warm up over the 2 stride distance first, and then we're going to start our little course. Soft in the hand, soft in the hand. Leg, 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 leg. Soft, 1. Go. Look up. She feels like she's going really fast. She's actually not. It's actually just a nice canter for her, really. Okay. So are you happy to do your course?
Yeah.
So, Julia, this is going to be the most challenging thing, but if you need to do circle over after that doubles, then just do circle. Just really make sure you got a really good canter before the oxer.
just when you land, just think leg on forward, forwards, forwards.
Yeah.
And just sit tall.
Okay. Look low. Good goal.
Look and land. So now a little bit, let her have a little bit more of her neck, soften your hand forwards and look at that jump. And now left leg, keep that canter. Sit tall, lovely, look up. Look where you're going to go, keep that canter. Keep that canter. Nice and straight. Keep that canter. Look up. Keep that canter. Shoulders back, soft hand. Shoulders back. 1. Wait, stop. Oh, well done. So maybe just ride the shoulder in along the long side of the fence. Just get really active with the hind legs. And then looking up, keeping your shoulders back. And then, is this your jumping canter?
No,
How does this canter feel?
So up half a gear.
That's it. Just half a gear up. Soften your hand. Soften your hand. Look up.
Sorry, let's do that again. Good goal. I didn't have her straight enough, and she wasn't looking.
She wasn't paying
And she was
attention,
looking
she?
here, and then she just saw it last minute. Good goal for going.
All right. So just think. Just make sure you tell her if you're actually going to jump. Give her a little touch with a stick, and look at that jump now. Look at that jump now. And just touch her with a stick. Up.
Wow.
Look left. Look at that jump. Shoulders back. Nice and straight. Nice and straight, straight, straight. Good go.
That's okay. Can we do that double again? Yeah, and I just got her in a little bit close.
Okay.
Think about it. So when you're ready, I would like you to come on the double one more time.
Ride a nice circle. Get your canter nice and straight. And just really think about your shoulders sitting up nice and tall. And she's probably getting a little bit tired now. And just start looking at that jump. Lift a bit more energy and soften the neck. Soften the neck. And shoulders back. Sit up. Lovely. Look up. Look at that next jump. Now use your outside leg and shoulders back. Outside leg. One. Soft shoulders back. Beautiful. That was absolutely lovely.
Yeah. Good goal. I still didn't feel like I sat up, but
No, but you sat up
better.
more. You kind of paused.
yeah.
Instead of
okay.
sitting up, you paused.
Okay.
What difference did it make when you actually really sat up around the corner and you have a really nice and straight?
Yeah, she was much better to the double because I felt like she was straight and she knew what the job was, and she came on a much nicer canter. And then again, I felt a little bit off the first part of the two stride, but she was much more careful.
Yeah.
And she really jumped, and I think I just keeping her straight around the corner, and hopefully kind of trying to sit up a little bit over the first one to keep my balance back a bit.
Did you mind me standing around the corner?
No, because it makes you
it
makes you focus on it and get around there, and
because it's easy cutting it and everything. And I thought you looked a lot more confident actually with that canter.
Yeah.
And you looked really nice and straight, and you were actually, it was actually
she-
lovely. And
yeah.
I think for you probably maybe you're not used to getting a little bit closer to the jump.
No, that's out of my comfort zone.
No, but that was really nice. And actually, she can jump, but just getting nice and close. And she just like
you know, was really soft and loose in her back and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And shall we just let her cool down, have a little stretch on each rein?
So we're just gonna cool Fuchsia down now. Like for every horse, it's very, very important because they can build up lactic acid or any tightness and stiffness in the neck and muscles, and just to get their heart rate down as well. The same as humans. When you go to gym, you stretch, relax. And just see if you can stretch her.
Bit of neck tilt.
That's lovely. In beginning,
she wants you to have, she's just like my mare, I don't know why I thought I could ride it differently, but less contact. Softer forward hand, but I've got to get my leg on and get my body in the right place.
Yeah.
Keeping her in front of me.
How do you feel she went today for you?
I felt that she really was starting to come much more supple through the warm-up, and working her in the shoulder in really helped. Also picking up on my crookedness through the rein is really important. I just have to keep reminding myself that. And then jumping, she's making a lot more effort to be careful now, and really just focusing on keeping her straight and keeping my shoulders back, trying to use my leg instead of the rein, so allowing her to jump.
Yeah,
I think really helped. Yeah,
letting her have her neck.
Yeah,
I thought it was absolutely lovely because in the beginning when you warmed up, she was going a little bit. I thought she wasn't in front of your leg.
Yeah.
And I saw let's like work on some exercises, and you really got her softer. You got a nice feel for her, and you just got her in front of your leg. And I think by doing shoulder in, even when you're jumping, you can just put it in.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Just like, it's so important just to get the horse sitting on his hind legs.
Yeah.
It's not just for dressage. It's important for show jumping. That was absolutely lovely. Thank you so much for that. That was amazing. Well, I think Julie had a really good rapport with me. She was very open, she was very chatty, she was a very nice person to teach, and we got on really well. And I think I picked up on the things. I picked up on her inside hand where she was nodding it in the beginning of the warm-up, and then coming around the corners and everything, it was like it just needed to be a bit softer, which she stopped, and the horse went better. The horse could open his neck a little bit more, and I think she sat up better with her upper body because she had a tendency of leaning forwards a little bit, and I think she really, like, you could see she made a progress. She got really nice canter, she sat up beautifully, she was more balanced in her upper body, and she got really good canter for her jumps, and she actually jumped absolutely a lovely couple rounds with the horse, which she didn't know very well. So I think she had a nice feel. I think the way I had the school set up, where I had two-stride double on the right-hand side, and then vertical on the diagonal, and one-stride vertical combination on the diagonal was a challenge. The vertical combination, because it was coming around the corner, and then you all of a sudden have these two verticals there. But I think one of the times she had them down because she was just a bit long, and but then the second time she had the horse really nice and short, and she jumped it absolutely beautifully. I think for someone who is a little bit more advanced, it would have been very easy, but still hard work because the school is quite small. And yeah, so I would probably put that on the side of the arena instead of the oxa, and have the oxa on the diagonal. But apart from that, I think it was good to challenge. I think it's good to push people out of their comfort zone. And she did really well with the challenge I set up for her. I was very pleased with how good rapport we had with Julia. I was pleased to be able to use all three coaching styles I learned in my UKCC level 2, like show and tell, sit up and stand back, and question and power. I think questioning and powering was the best coaching style which worked with Julia, because more you can make her think for herself, better she was riding. So every time she made a mistake, I would say, what went wrong there, or what can you do to make it better, or what would you do differently. So it was really good using all these questions and everything, and yeah, so I was quite happy with that. I would develop on understanding people's personalities, maybe sooner understanding, because everyone learns differently in all the different learning styles, and I would just develop, I think, more sports psychology. That is why I really would love to develop more and learn about how you should approach people, because Julia wanted to jump on the longer stride. She felt more confident, and then when I just got her to get a bit closer to fences, and she felt out of her comfort zone. And then actually just to give her the confidence that it's okay to get closer, it's okay to jump and get a bit deeper, and just to teach the horse to sit on his hind legs a bit more. And yeah, with everybody, it's just fascinating really. She was very open-minded and very chatty, and she was a lovely person to teach. I'm very pleased how the session went. Julia did a couple mistakes which we corrected, and it was very good. We used the lateral work throughout. Even when you're jumping, you can still use the lateral work, which is extremely essential. And I was very happy with the session overall.